right, perfect. Thank you for the intro. Thanks everyone for joining today. My name is Stephen Haskin. I am the CEO of BuildUp. BuildUp is a collaboration software for task management, punch list, and inspections, primarily used for construction renovation projects and also used for property maintenance operations. Based in Silicon Valley here in San Francisco. Originally, I joined the team about 4 years ago as a former customer and worked in multifamily and mixed use housing as a developer and doing acquisitions and asset management for about 10 years, and found it a very difficult process to track, document, and communicate with our teams and back with our office back and forth as we were doing our various renovation projects, capital improvement projects, and developments throughout time. And so we figured, there's really got to be a better way to get this done so that everybody is on the same page and that people in the office have a good idea of what's going on in the field without having to constantly chase down updates, go back and forth, et cetera. And so one of the great things about BuildUp is it was really designed for the individual and to be mobile first. So for somebody who might resent the fact that they have a smartphone, English could be a second language, can really pick this thing up and figure out how to use it super quickly. And so in our system, we have these 3 different tiers of individuals or companies that get involved. And currently about 70% of our customers are owners and developers, but we also work with several general contractors and subcontractors here. And so the idea between the system is so that people in the field can spend their time in the field and people in the office have a good idea of what's going on. And so you're at a job site, whether it's a ground up construction or a renovation project, you're constantly going back and forth saying, hey, I need this fixed, I need this changed, this was not done according to plan, et cetera. And you constantly have to put the moving pieces together. And so our system really helps streamline that process. And so these 3 different tiers of communication, for example, if you are a owner or developer, you're easily able to assign a task in a matter of seconds to a general contractor. In one click, that can be reassigned to the subcontractor. Sub's market is fixed, has to be approved by the GC and by the owners and developers before getting finally closed out and signed off. And so again, the system is really, really designed to be easy to use. And we use a mix of icons and tiles, speech to text, and we have automatic language translations and a couple of other features that really help make this easy in the process. And so in order to assign somebody a task, there's a couple different ways that you can do it. First and foremost is to just create your own task on the fly. You can select your location, add a photo, use speech to text or manually enter the information as you go through, take a photo, draw on your photo, your finger like blue tape, go ahead and hit save, and then we take care of all the follow-up and reporting from there. So you don't have to constantly chase down updates, type up reports, and send the information back and forth to all the different various parties involved. And so other features that we have to really help communicate this, as I mentioned before, automatic language translations. And so one of the things that you can do, which is really helping involved, and on average, we see about between 60 and 70% of the subcontractors using our system daily on projects. And so you can assign a task to somebody in English. They can view it in Spanish, respond in Spanish, and print a report in Spanish. However, you only see that back and forth in English. You have the ability to preload checklists and inspection items for safety inspections. We also see this used now during the COVID times to help employees manage the health and safety of their staff by doing daily check-ins and checklists with their employees to make sure that nobody has a fever or is symptomatic. And really, really help streamline the process so that everybody is on the same page. Here, as I mentioned before, I like to say it's a punch list process on steroids. And so by using BuildUp, we're helping our customers not only deliver projects faster and save time in the process, but we are also helping to deliver a higher quality project. And so we've been around for about 4 years now and currently working with several large companies, both in the US and internationally as well. For example, we are worldwide on all new developments with Greystar, national with Avalon Bay, and then working with several other blue chip and large general contractors and developers and owners here in the United States. And then we have partnerships with a couple of different companies out there. We have a existing API partnership with Procore, where you can open up a task in BuildUp. It will show up as a punch list item in Procore. And, we really find that this helps our customers in the sense that nobody has to do any double data entry. And rather than overlapping products and competing, we found it easier and better to partner and integrate with other people in the space. And so while we do have a live integration with Procore now, we also have integrations planned and signed with PlanGrid for their offering, as well as BIM 360, and planned future integrations with Yardi on the property management side, Bluebeam, and a few other systems as well. Here, we have really helped save time, and one of the benefits of using BuildUp is being able to finish your projects on time and on budget. And we've actually had a couple of cases where people are finishing projects early and attributing a lot of that to our software. So for example, we finished up a project with Avalon Bay out in Los Angeles. It was about a 700 unit multifamily complex, and they were finished 2 months early and able to start leasing up units so that they were able to get 2 months of additional cash flow in the property, boosting the overall IRR on the development, and refinance the project a little bit earlier and essentially boost the deal here. We've had several other examples of some time saved from our customers. Another great example that we see is delivering a higher quality product at the end of development or construction. So for example, we finished up a project with Mill Creek, and they were able to significantly reduce the number of open items and tasks that were left outstanding to the owners as they went through, and really able to finish up on time and not break the bank, so to speak here. I mentioned before, we've been in operation for a few years here, currently operating in 28 states and 6 countries, and to date has been used on a little over $6 billion in construction worldwide. Over the past year, we've seen a sharp increase in the number of paid active projects in our system, going from about 52 paid active projects in May of 2019 to about 390 today. We're seeing some great expansion from already signed contracts, as well as bringing in new customers through word of mouth, marketing, and direct sales as well here. To tell you a little bit more about the team here, as I mentioned before, I was a previous customer. I've been at BuildUp now for about 4 years. And our CTO, Eric Stone, has about 30 years experience as a senior systems engineer and has built a couple of companies and scaled them as a founder. And our head of sales, Evan DeMarco, has now been at BuildUp about 2 years, who has about 10 years experience in sales, previously worked at Building Connected, and has about 10 years experience in the real estate industry in general. Thank you very much for your time. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I appreciate everyone's thoughts.